close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nope, that jab not going to score. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
That counter shot lands. Every time they drop the Pacquiao there, got clipped clean. Just one punch away from... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And down goes Pacquiao. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Wait! 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game...
Get your mind back on the game.
There's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
That counter punch caught him clean. Counter punch. That hook is parried away. They both want the knockout. A perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. This is some of the best action fighter believes in the anything you can do a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching that every move, that every twitch.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Get this boxing back together.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He scores with the counter. They block the left there. Lucky that hook didn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
It's the same. Let's reset. Forget about
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. That jab doesn't find a home. A perfect counter shot. Misses. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? But somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. You got to get out there and win this. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what he's got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. Well done with that counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch, counter punch. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
All right, it's time to get her out of here.
Back up, Johnny.
3-2.
Now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Beautiful counter shot. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Both men step back for just a moment. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Back out there and to win this round. Get your mind back.
Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Back and forth they go. Nice counter punch. He missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pacquiao is rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What did I tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you continue.
Hold it right there. Not good body language here from Manny Pacquiao. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn.
from this place, away from mistakes.